Hello and welcome to another highlight show brought to you by iSports Analysis. Two of our Essex Senior League teams were in action in the FA Cup preliminary rounds this week. Let's get to the action. Tower Hamlet struggled in the Essex Senior League last season, finishing in the lower mid-table range, while the FA Cup opponent Selsey finished 5th in the Southern Combination Division 1.
What level was it? What level was injured? Oh,
The home side asserted their dominance early, playing some nice patient football before brilliantly finding the space to play at Anthony Folks, who slotted home to give Tower Hamlets the lead after only 2 minutes. Selsey almost drew level after Lyndon Miller's cross was fumbled by Jack Gannon. Tower Hamlets defenders doing well to cover for their keeper's error.
So true.
Getting back on the front foot, Miles Mercury tested Billy Nash with a powerful strike before Yoen Aduku and his goal ruled out for offside. Tower Hamlets continued to dominate play, another powerful shot from the left flashing just wide of the far post. Eduku's size and strength was proving too much for the Selsey backline to handle, the striker muscling past 2 defenders before forcing a good save from Nash. Mercury's fancy footwork was also causing the opponents trouble, the winger unlucky not to finish the move with a goal, while Ben Brooks placed a left-footed shot just wide of the goal. All of Tower Hamlets' strong work in the first half would be undone very quickly in the second, as captain Arban Aslani turned a cross into his own net at the near post to gift Selsey an equaliser. The wind now in their sails, Selsey pressed forward, some lovely football giving an opportunity to Max Davies, only for the striker to waste his one-on-one. Tower Hamlets now suddenly had their backs to the wall and needed the help of a few ricochets in their own area to keep from falling behind.
Oh, great.
Settling into the game and getting their foot on the ball, Tower Hamlets began to fight their way back. Winning a free kick in their own half, they played the ball forward, Ezra and Dakuba finding folks on the edge of the area to confidently fire into the bottom corner and restore Tower Hamlets' lead.
Please! What's that? Maybe the first one. That means one on both ways. That means you'll get played around. Yes!
The game was not yet won, however, and Selsey almost equalised only for the cross to be slightly behind the striker, allowing defenders to get on the line and block the follow-up effort. Needing only to shut up shop, Gannon put his team in trouble with a dreadful pass from the back, but was off his line in a flash to atone for his mistake and keep the lead safe. A nervy finish for Tower Hamlets, but ultimately a deserved progression to the next round of the FA Cup, having been in control for much of the match. Barkingside were in the Essex Senior League with Stansted last season, though they finished at the exact opposite ends of the table. Stansted's title challenge saw them finish second, while second from bottom was good enough to see Barkingside relegated to the Eastern Counties League. With this in mind, Stansted would enter the game considered heavy favourites to progress to the next round of the FA Cup. Despite their underdog status, Barkingside came closest to opening the scoring, Dan Jones's long run ending in a shot that bounced back off the post. Stansted's first chance came as Jack Mitchell almost tapped in a long cross at the back post. With little under 20 minutes played, the away side would take the lead in spectacular fashion. A hoofed clearance fell only as far as Robbie Norris, who controlled with his chest before trying his luck from range, watching the ball fly over Charlie Hawkson into the far corner. Barkingside were ultimately undone last season by an inability to put chances away, an issue that seemed to raise its head again and again in the first half. The home side consistently played the ball nicely into shooting positions, yet lacked the clinical touch once there to put them away. They would need to start converting or risk falling behind further. Joe Newson's shot flying just high and wide of the post. Jones again would be presented with a golden opportunity to level the score, latching onto Alameda Yusuf's cross in acres of space and slicing a shot over the bar. Suddenly in the second half, Barkingside found their shooting boots. A move that started with the goalkeeper moved up the field, some wonderful passing ending with Jones's layoff, and substitute Ali Rahim's cool finish to draw the host level just after the restart. They would have to wait only 5 minutes before taking the lead. Francesco Ballestrini did well to create some space for himself, and with no passing options decided to have a crack, his toe-poked effort flying past the stationary James Pellin and bouncing in off the post. After struggling to hit the target in the first half, Barkingside now couldn't stop scoring and very quickly added their third. The in-swinging corner was brilliantly headed in at the back post by Elliot Scott, making it 3 goals in less than 10 minutes to open the second half. Stansted produced their chances, Jack Mitchell coming close again, but Barkingside defended well and almost added what would have been an incredible 4th goal through a clever free kick routine. The closest Stansted would come to a second goal was an acrobatic effort from Moses Carvello that was deflected wide. With the game already in hand, Ben Clark chased the long ball down to the byline, doing brilliantly to beat a defender and pick out Joe Oates to put the icing on the cake for Barkingside. Finishing of the quality Barkingside showed in the second half could have kept them up last year, but for now they'll be happy to settle for a brilliant cup upset and progress to the next round of the competition. So Tower Hamlets and Barkingside through to the next round of the FA Cup. Thanks for watching. Please check out the link in the description for our sponsors. Thank you. See you next week.